Is that alright?
It is Monday morning, 10th of June, and I'm trying to submit our visa applications.
Go on outside then.
The biggest news today is that we exchanged contracts, moving out next week.
See what happens here. Oh, I just don't.
We are at the end of the packing.
I feel like I should do a drum roll.
Hello and welcome to the vlog. Still no word about our visas, so the anxious wait continues. Had a very early morning this morning, had to drop Kath and Mark, Nick and Martin off at Liverpool Airport, so that was a 2 a.m. start. I'm fairly tired now, but I did get back to sleep, got back at about 5:30 and managed to catch a few Zeds this morning. And then I've just been editing the vlog. But all of us are ill. We've all got this horrible cough and cold.
Apart from me,
Except for Leon.
I've avoided it.
We've decided to come on a walk. We're going to go to the Springs, which isn't a million miles from here. Do a little bit of shopping for some essentials and then maybe catch the bus home, depending on how tired I feel. So we're just leaving Garforth, heading up to the Springs. How gorgeous is this? Old farmer. That was at Wiltshire. The farmer. We have arrived an hour later.
Wasn't an hour, was it?
How long was it? I know, 45 minutes, exactly what you said.
We got long legs, babe.
So we just got an email from not Lexity, the consulate in London, to say that we're missing some forms. The first one is a surfer form, and I've only just clicked on that. It's 8 pages long and it's just a form to fill out, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. And the second thing is the DBS check was incorrect. So there's multiple types of police certificates. There's some for child protection sort of things, others like DBS is like the basic one you can get in the UK, whereas the one the consulate want us to have is called ACRO, and it's more in depth.
Okay, and what about the price difference within time on that, you said?
So to apply for an ACRO certificate, it costs 65 quid if you're happy to wait 20 working days. However, we don't want to wait 20 working days for that, because clearly our application is on the desk at the consulate and we want to get it back ASAP.
So we can go home.
So to get an express certificate in 2 days costs double. It's like £115 each. So all of this just makes me feel a bit, I'm feeling very mixed. I feel really happy because I feel like
We're close.
they've looked at the whole thing. These are the only 2 things that are wrong, so that's easy to fix. But I also asked Lexity specifically which police check we needed. They sent me the link. When I had the luxury of time, we could have got those certificates and waited. We didn't need them now, but now we're going to pay double to get the same thing, and it's because they didn't know what they were doing. Very positive. I feel like you can look at this 2 ways. I'm going to take from it that our application is very strong, and they wouldn't have felt the need to ask for them if it was like this couple are just no good.
So France Unfiltered, bringing you the realness.
Always.
All right, let's do a bit more shopping in Leeds before we go back to France, where shopping's harder.
So it's now 6:15. Just wanted to clue you in as to what I've done thus far. So I only got the email at 2 p.m, so there wasn't a huge amount of the day left. I did forward the email straight to Lexity, not realising that they were actually already CC'd in by the consulate, so that's good. I got straight on the police certificate, the ACRO certificate, when I got home. My sister Amanda helped me with that, so we've done both certificates, and we've paid for the express, or it's actually called the premium option, which means they get processed faster, so within 2 working days as opposed to 20. I'm feeling good. I feel like the application's looking great. There's just a few snags, but I'm just so disappointed with Lexity. I can't begin to tell you. I haven't sent my complaints email yet because I have itemised all of the different things that I've had problems with. So I will keep you guys updated on that. I have seen on forums, even this week, people asking about hand-holding services for visas, who they would recommend. Someone even said about Lexity specifically, and I feel so conflicted because, you know, if this works out, then that'll be great, but I can't overlook the setbacks and the errors and the mistakes and the tardiness with getting the documents we needed. It just... It's not avoided us being stressed. We've still felt very stressed and very anxious, which was the main reason we wanted to sort of sub that to someone else, a professional. Anyway, I'm going to save all this for a future video because I'm very tired. As I said earlier, I got up at 2 a.m. today. Leon's cooking, which is great. Amanda and I have some trashy TV lined up. Tomorrow, it's going to be chasing up those forms, getting that all squared away so that I can get it all sent to the consulate for the end of the week. The good thing is the consulate are happy for you to send it to an e-address, so an email, as opposed to sending something in the post, which these days you never know with Royal Mail how long something's going to take. So just wanted to clue you in. I'm not going to go on, so I'm going to enjoy my evening and I will keep you posted as always. So this is the form that I was talking to you about yesterday. So it's a surfer form and it has to do with setting up a business in France basically. So if your business plans are a commercial enterprise, which is sort of the buying and selling of goods, industrial, which we said was like working on an assembly line or something, didn't we, babe?
Yes,
Was
industrial.
Yeah.
Like working in a factory or something, it sounds.
Hi guys, so it's Wednesday, October 16th, and the only update I have is that both of our ACRO certificates have been dispatched. So that's very good news. So it could be here tomorrow or the day after. Still nothing from Lexity. 1 hour, it'll be 48 hours that they got that email and they've not contacted me. They haven't responded to the 2 emails that I've sent subsequent to the email from the consulate. So I'm tempted at this point to just take matters into my own hands. Once I get the certificates through, scan those, and I've completed both of the surfer forms, so I can just send those straight to the consulate rather than wait for Lexity, because who knows how long I'll be waiting. So I'm feeling very disappointed. I haven't sent my main complaint yet because I didn't want to overload them with emails, because at the minute I just want a reply to this issue with these forms. So it's just terrible.
Yeah, they weren't cheap.
£5,000 this is. £5,000 worth of service. Not worth it, guys. Not worth it at all. We are in Harrogate once again with Leon.
Yep.
Smile, ladies. So we're at Betty's in Harrogate. Do you know what you're having already?
No,
Oh.
I'm having a very large coffee.
What are you having, Auntie Margaret? Are you having?
Beer and a hot lunch.
Do you know what you're having?
Probably a fat rascal.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you just having snacks?
I don't know.
No, we're
I
having
was
lunch.
having my main meal, so I don't need to cook tonight because I'm going to a political meeting.
Ooh.
Oh, you were just having coffee and cakes?
No.
I don't know. I'll just go with the flow. I can always.
Aren't they pretty menus?
I'm having hot meals, so I don't need to cook.
Oh, cream afternoon
Oh,
tea.
No, I know I love it, but it'll put me off my lunch, so no.
I like
It's only a
marzipan.
nibble.
Oh, I will have some.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
American hash brown. Have a quick look at purchase. The other day I got a book order.
Bergerac. We spent a wonderful day in Harrogate. Obviously, I've taken you guys there before in my vlog, so I think it's pretty obvious by now that it's one of my favourite places to go. So I'm on cooking duty tonight, so I'm doing Jamie Oliver's bolognese, which if you don't know is delicious. So I've got everything I need to make that. I'm just going to get the ingredients out and I'm going to start prepping while we're chatting. Didn't hear anything from anyone today because I didn't update you guys, but yesterday I was getting so frustrated with Lexity because I hadn't heard from them. I think I told you guys it had been 48 hours since I'd heard a bean. They emailed me with the forms filled out. I'd begun to think they weren't ever going to get back to me, so I ended up filling out the forms myself. So I was a bit miffed because I thought, well, that essentially I just wasted my time because now you guys have gone ahead and filled them out. So all I did was just double check their forms for any mistakes. And there were none, which made me feel good because then I'm like, well, obviously I was capable of doing this on my own. I think I've totally lost my confidence because of not getting the visa the first time. Now, just waiting on the police forms, should expect to receive them. I was hoping for today, maybe a tad optimistic, probably going to be tomorrow. I would love to be back in France this time next week. Today's Thursday. Next Thursday is the last flight that leaves from Liverpool to Bergerac. So that's what I'm hoping. So if I can get these documents sent off tomorrow, I feel like that gives the consulate the beginning of next week to get it sorted. Okay, that's the prep done. I'm going to put this on the stove in readiness for dinner. So it's Friday evening and of course it's time to watch Wilson's World. They've got a new episode out and sometimes it makes me very sad because, so I've already seen this by the way, Leon and I just watched it, but this vlog was filmed after we already came here to England. And look at my little baby! Oh. Good morning guys, it's Saturday morning and I have some great news. Our acro forms came in the post and this is the last bit of documentation that I need to complete our application. So today is a very good day. I've scanned both certificates. I'm going to send them directly to the consulate because, to be frank, I don't trust Lexity with speed. I want to get this sent off today so that on Monday, whoever's in charge of our file can get straight on with it, maximise our chances of getting home on Thursday with that visa in our hand. That would just be amazing. Amazing. So I'm going to do it now. So I haven't done a huge amount of vlogging this week because, well, I just said to Leon I haven't done much and he said there's nothing to share. Today is Wednesday and we were hoping to be home tomorrow because there's only one more flight out of Liverpool this year before the winter schedule of no flights kicks in. And so tomorrow's flight back to Bergerac is the last one. They're still really cheap. So if by some miracle something came in the post today, we could still book it and go, but it's looking less and less likely. We're just waiting, but it's really, really, really hard. I feel like as well, with it being our anniversary this week, we should be celebrating and stuff. Never been less in the mood. This is the hardest bit. I don't know how you would do this if you didn't have a family to stay with or whatever. You could do it, just cost you a fortune. Good afternoon, everyone. Today it's Thursday and we haven't received anything. We were very hopeful yesterday that something might turn up because it was our plan to head home today. We hoped to be on that Liverpool flight, but it didn't work out that way. So we're just trying to be patient. That things will work out. We just need to roll with it and not expect too much. You know, it's the waiting. Because if someone said it's going to arrive on November 1st, I could cope with that, because I would know what I'm doing, I could make plans. We just don't know from one day to the next what we're doing. If those passports turned up now, I'd be straight on my computer booking tomorrow's flight from Stansted. But I can't, because it's unlikely that anything's going to turn up now. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, October 25th, and it's actually our 10-year wedding anniversary today. Not where we thought we'd be for our 10th. I was feeling a little bit blue about it this morning because still hadn't heard anything, still in limbo. And then at 11 a.m, I got an email from Lexity in response to my email yesterday asking for an update, any kind of update. They got back to me to say that today our passports have been returned to TLS in Edinburgh, meaning that they should be dispatched from Edinburgh here today. So we should be receiving our passports and hopefully the visas tomorrow morning. So that made me feel all kinds of emotions because I am just so anxious to get home. I can't begin to tell you how much I just want to get home and live my life. Leon and I decided that it's time to celebrate and it's time to feel very happy. So because we're hoping for the best outcome, which is that the visas are in that envelope, we've gone out and bought some champagne in readiness, and we are very hopeful that tomorrow we will be able to celebrate with our family that we have done what we set out to achieve 4 months ago. You will be there to witness it. Hopefully this time goes better than the last time. I'm having all sorts of horrible flashbacks of opening that envelope and there being nothing in there except the passports with a sad little note to say, "You've been unsuccessful." It fills me with dread. Anyway, I'm going to end it there, but thanks for tuning in, and I hope that the next time I have something very exciting to share.
Is that all right?
Yeah, no problem at all. I'll just need a signature if that's all right.
Of course.
I hope it's everything that's necessary.
Go on
right?
outside then and do it both.
What, me right now?
Go on outside.
Yeah.
Happens here. Oh, I just up. It's like generation game.
I feel like I should do a trombone.
There it is!
Huzzah!
You got it.
Congratulations.
Hey,
No
give him
problem at
a
all.
kiss.
Wow, I'm
Come
glad
here.
I delivered on time.
Come here a minute, let me. I'll tell you, I'm really happy too.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'll get rid of him.
Well,
I love it, thank you.
I hope you enjoy yourself in the south of France. It sounds a lot better than it will be here in a few weeks anyway. I mean, if I ever have any post for you, I'll deliver it to the south of France.
You do. Bye, sweetheart. Have a lovely weekend.
You too, see you all
Bye,
later.
love. Bye-bye.
Ah! We got them! Can you believe it?
Got rid of them.
Not quite yet. We've got to get to the airport.
What does it say?
So it says we've got 3 months. Within 3 months you arrive in France, you must register. But
Don't matter. You're
I
in.
didn't know what was going to happen. There wasn't really a backup plan.
That's
John was
valid
like-
until the 24th of October next year.
Excellent. You're not going to be back next year, are you, to do the same?
No, you do it in
you
France.
do that in France. Oh my word!
So how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Sarah?
Very, very, very happy.
Despite all the work, we have the positive outcome.
You know what the clue was when I opened it? Was the passport was open
All right.
on that page before it wasn't. So it says, within the first 3 months of your arrival in France, you must register and validate your long stay visa at the following e-address. So we can go home tomorrow.
Yeah, let's get those flights booked before you dither.
Oh my word, that's so
We'll get champagne
exciting.
opened later, won't we?
Let them see the lid. Oh, I can see what's going on.
Who's doing the honours?
You should tell them what.
No, let Amanda do it. She's a seasoned professional.
So what are we celebrating?
You tell me what we're celebrating, Mr. Pierce.
Your-
Or should
your
I say
10th anni-
Monsieur Pierce?
10th anniversary.
10th anniversary and our visas, which came through on the same
Yes.
this morning.
So we have Mum, who you remember from our Betty's trip, and Auntie Margaret
From the same trip.
from the same trip.